Hi there. Today's lick is a C minor blues scale lick. Imagine we're playing over C minor chord vamp, maybe something like this. So we're playing over C minor chord. And I'm starting here up on the 11th fret on the E string. So before I show you the lick, let's just go over how you can play the C minor blues scale starting from here. So that would be but in the lick, all I'm doing here, I'm skipping this note. Go directly from this note to that note. I'm not playing that note at all. The same thing here. I'm not playing that note because that's the note is an octave lower than this one. Right? So we have the minor blues scale. So when I'm skipping this note and this note, it sounds like this. And then I'm ending with 11th fret and 8th fret on the low E string. And I'm just starting on the 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And if we break this apart, you can see that the first part of the lick now it repeats right away, starting from this note, which is an octave lower than the starting note, right? So it's the same lick. Now the fingering is different, but it's the same notes, just an octave lower as before. So we have 5 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it starts over again. 1, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And I'm just ending with these two, just so that it would fit into the rhythm and the length of the progression. So there's an example of how you can use a scale to your advantage. You make a lick out of it. And I'm just doing that by skipping one note from the scale. These 2 notes are just eliminated from the scale. But otherwise, the whole lick is just going from the top all the way to the lowest note. I think that's a pretty cool idea, and it's something you can explore on your own. You can skip a different note from a scale and do the same approach as I did here and see what you can come up with. So practice this in different keys, of course, so that you would get familiar with this pattern. I like this pattern a lot because you see it's part of that minor pentatonic. Which probably most of you know really well, I'm certain. But this see, I'm just using the same notes as the pentatonic, but I'm skipping this one, this note, and I'm adding this one, which makes it the minor blues scale instead of the minor pentatonic. This one. So this, I really encourage you to learn this pattern. Often I use a slide down from this note, and then I'm sliding down. I think that sounds cool. then the next time I play the same pattern starting here, the fingering is ring finger, and then middle finger, moving it, and then index finger here. So that's just an example how you can sort of force yourself to not use that note. Yes, there's a practice purpose, really. Because you probably want to go there with your fingers automatically. Which is nothing wrong with that. Of course not. I mean, you want to use whatever notes you feel like. But this is just one approach of how you can eliminate one note from a scale and come up with an idea based around that. And also, of course, you should practice this lick in different tempos or different types of progression. You know, it could be a blues. Obviously, I changed the lick around a little bit here, but I was using the same notes as we talked about. You can, of course, stop here when you get to this note, because that's the root note, C. And then go the other direction. You can, of course, play it with a shuffle feel. That works great as well. And also encourage you to play around with the length of the notes when you're playing licks like these. You can go so I'm hanging on this first note, and then I'll play da 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 da. When I'm playing licks like this, I'm always trying to switch around the rhythm somehow. Whatever way I can and think of in a minute. That's what improvising is all about. You have an idea and you try to continue it, expand upon it, and that often means a change in your rhythmic approach, not necessarily a lot of different notes. That's something I really encourage you to work on. Because see that, changing the rhythm around like that, it's around the same notes, same set of notes, it makes it sound like I'm really improvising, and that's what I actually am. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed that little lick, C minor blues scale lick.